Hey you guys, it's Miss So So Fabulous, and yes, I got a boo-boo. So, most of you guys know if you follow me on my social networks, on my Snapchat and my Instagram, which you should be if you're not, mzosofabolousTV. I don't know where you've been because you're missing out, boo-boo. Most of you guys know that on this past Friday, I actually got into my first car accident ever, and I totaled my baby. I got a new car. For most of you guys that know, I've only had this car for like 3 months, and I totaled it and broke my wrist. Well, I am happy to be alive. I'm blessed that that was the only thing that happened. For most of you that follow me on Instagram, if you guys have seen the photo, you know the crash and my bodily injuries could have been a lot worse if you guys seen the car. So I guess it's time for another story time, I guess. So basically what happened was I was on my way home. If you guys watched my last video, the client edition where I did Jessica David's makeup, I was coming home from doing her hair and makeup, and I was on my way to another photo shoot. I have 4 photo shoots that day, so I was on to photo shoot number 3 of the day. I had 2 more. I had like I had an 8 o'clock photo shoot, and then I had another one at 9 o'clock that day. So I was on my way home, and where I had did the last client's makeup was like an hour and 20 minutes away. So I was using my GPS to direct me back towards my shop, and I was getting off, if you're from Boston area, I was getting off the Tobin Bridge and I was going underneath the tunnel, and my GPS had said turn right on Mass Ave. Now I was a little bit confused because I wasn't at Mass Ave. The exit that I was at was Government Center, and me being from Boston, I know where Mass Ave is. So I was looking at my GPS and I was looking at the sign, and I was like, that's not Mass Ave, that's Government Center. And when I looked down in front of me, the car that I hit in front of me was dead stopped. It wasn't like, you know, traffic was delayed or anything like that. He was dead stopped in the middle of the freaking highway. And I was probably about 100 yards away from him by the time I realized that he was at a dead stop, and I completely hit my brakes, but it was too late, and I rear-ended him and veered off to, I tried to veer off to the left, and the right side of my car, you know, I rear-ended him on the right side of my car, and I kind of hit the wall, and boom. Now, at this time as well, as I'm following my GPS, I didn't have my phone in my hand. I wasn't Snapchatting, I wasn't texting, I wasn't doing none of that. I was following my GPS, but I was on the phone at this time. Now, if you guys, once again, follow me on Snapchat, you guys know I was not holding my phone. I had a Bluetooth on. So as I'm on the phone with my friend, I'm like, oh my God. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh my God. Girl, I just crashed a freaking car. She's like, shut up. And the next thing I know, I was calm, and I'm like, oh my, I'm looking around. I just see the hood of the car all bent up and out of shape. And then I was calm until I noticed my wrist started hurting. And then I was like, then all this anxiety and this emotion started feeling through my body, and I'm like, my freaking arm hurts. And I'm shaking this arm like this. I'm like, my fucking arm hurts. Ah! I'm like, my arm hurts, my arm hurts. So my friend's like, bitch, get off the phone with me and call 911. I'm like, okay. So I'm like shaking, trembling. I hang up the phone with her, and I don't call 911. The first person I call is Mamie, who is the salon owner. As most of you guys know, I rent studio space out of another salon. So I call the salon to tell Mamie, I need you to call my clients and let them know I'm not coming in because I just got into a car accident. So I'm telling her I'm hysterical, I'm freaking out because my arm is freaking hurting. So a bystander that was driving by, he had stopped, pulled over in front of me, got out and got in the car with me. And he's like, hi, my name is George. I'm a registered nurse. Do you mind if I take a look at you? So, you know, he's taking, you know, checking my pulses and everything, checking my head, making sure I didn't have any head injuries. He's like, what hurts? I'm telling him my wrist hurts. He's taking a look at my wrist. And there was another woman, God bless her soul, for coming over to make sure I was okay, but she looked like a crackhead. I don't know where the hell she came from, but she looked like she was high out of her mind. Like, she came to the window, she's like, are you okay? I'm like, did I hit you? She's like, no. And she's just staring at me. She's just literally peeked through the window like, just looking at me like a deer in the headlights, and I'm just like, oh my the guy, you know, he's trying to talk to me, trying to calm me down, and I was like, this is gonna sound so freaking horrible. I was like, but I need you to do me a favor. He was like, sure, what do you need? What do you need? I was like, can you grab my purse on the floor? I need you to go on my purse and make sure my camera's not broken. Like, I know that sounds so freaking horrible, but in that moment in time, I didn't give a shit about nothing. I didn't give a shit about the car. I just wanted to make sure my freaking camera was not broken, because without you guys, I don't know what I would have done. So he grabs my bag and he sees my camera. He's like, oh, I'm a photographer too. I understand this. So he's turning on the camera, you know, he's making sure everything's fine. It works. I'm like, woo, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. So then the cops, the ambulance came. And they came and they put me in the ambulance. You know, they didn't really take any statements or anything. They just asked me if I was in the car alone, was there anybody else in the car, blah, 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 blah. So I get in the ambulance, and then they put me in the ambulance with the guy that I hit. So this older gentleman, he's probably in his like late 60s, early 70s, white male, gets in the ambulance with me. And you know, he's like kind of like going off like, oh my God, I don't know, like he's kind of like freaking out. So he sits next to me, and the ambulance people put him in the seatbelt along with me. So I looked at him and I started crying, and I was like, did I hit you? And he just starts bawling. He goes, like and I'm like, I didn't know if he was laughing, I didn't know if he was playing, I didn't know what the hell was going on. He just starts ranting and raving. He's like, oh my God, I suffer from I have a severe case of PTSD. He's freaking out. They won't let me get my fucking medication. He's like, I don't understand why they won't let me get my medication. Then he starts freaking out about his computer's in the car, and he's a secret government agent spy, and he needs his computer because there's very valuable information on there, and they're gonna kill him if anybody gets a hold of this computer. He's like, I need my freaking computer. Like, he was like freaking out. Now at the time, I'm still on the phone with Mamie, the lady that owns the salon. So Mamie's like, I know he ain't yelling at you. And I'm like, no, he's not yelling at me, but he was yelling at everybody else. He was yelling at the EMTs, and he's yelling at the state troopers, like, you know, I'm having a mental freaking, he was like, I was having a mental breakdown on the highway. Why won't you guys let me get my medication out the car? Then he's complaining that when I hit him, I knocked his teeth out his mouth. It was just pure mayhem. And all while my freaking wrist hurt. And I'm crying in the ambulance, and I'm asking them, I'm like, you know, do you guys have any baby wipes? Any kind of like a wipe? I needed to wipe my makeup off. Like, I had lashes on, everything. I'm like full beat right now. And the EMT's like, oh ma'am, your makeup looks great. Don't even worry. I'm like, I don't give a damn. Like, I just need something to wipe my freaking face off. But they didn't have anything for me to wipe my freaking face off. I'm thinking, like, you know, you do get like women and children sometime. I'm thinking they would have like some kind of like wipe in the freaking ambulance, but I guess not. So long story short, get to the hospital, they run my x-ray, and I'm trying to be a big girl, and I was very proud of myself because most people who know me in my personal life know that I am a drama queen. I'm a hypochondriac. I make things seem, if it's worse, I'm gonna make it seem 10 times worser. So the whole time in my head, now that I know that my camera's okay, I'm telling myself, Alicia, I need you to be a big girl right now, because my family likes to make fun of me. So I didn't want to give my family any reason to laugh at me later about the situation. So I'm in so much pain, I'm whining, but I'm sucking it up because I'm at the hospital by myself at this point, and I'm waiting for my boyfriend to get there to come meet me at the freaking hospital. So yeah, so they run x-rays. I end up breaking my wrist, as you guys can see. I'm gonna have a cast on for 6 weeks. This is not the cast right now. This is just a splint because it did happen 3 days ago. This is just a splint on my wrist because they know I'm gonna get a lot of swelling, so they're waiting for the swelling to go down before they put the real cast on. If you guys see this little bone, you guys know this bone right here, I actually broke this. Good news is I don't have to have any surgery, so I'm truly blessed about that. They said it was a clean break, so it's going to make it easier for it to heal. So yeah, that was 3 days ago, 4 days ago, and I feel good. I'm a little bit overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that I'm gonna have to do in order to, like, you know, I had to report the car and call the car insurance. You know, I'm a little bit like frantic about that whole process because I'm like, oh my God, like, I know I'm gonna have to pay a freaking $1,000 deductible, and I'm like, we got Christmas coming up, and we got IMAX coming up, and hunty, this is just too much, and I can't be without a car. But I am truly blessed once again to be alive. I'm truly blessed that this is the only injury that I had, and I'm even more happy that it was on my left hand. I'm a righty. Thank you, Jesus. So I can still be faces, hunty. So yes, I'm still going to be taking my clients and everything. It's just going to be a lot harder. I won't be able to do nails. I mean, I went to the shop today and sometimes I help assist them with like blow dries and braids and stuff when they have weaves. I couldn't do none of that stuff. So, and I'm a wild sleeper too, so it makes it really awkward when I have to like elevate my arm a certain way or whatever. And you know, I like to toss and turn. Sleep is a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm kind of shocked at how comfortable I am with sleeping. My boyfriend jokes and says like, oh well, now maybe because you have to sleep a certain way for your arm, you will tone down your sleeping, because everybody knows I'm all over the place. I'm hogging covers. I like to sleep diagonal, so now I'm gonna have to like sleep straight if I don't want to roll over on my arm and stuff. So yeah. So I'm just trying to make light of everything. I just wanted to update you guys and let you guys know I'm okay. I'm blessed to be alive. I'm going to try to continue to make videos for you guys. I am super pleased and happy that you guys really are enjoying my client videos. I will be doing a lot of those, so you guys might, as much as you guys want me to keep doing them, you guys might get sick of them, because there's a reason I got my ring light, so that I can film every client that I have, or at least every client that allow me to freaking film. So yeah, I'm gonna still be doing those. I'm gonna still come on here and do videos for you guys. Another quick update. Yes, honey, this is my hair. Yes, bitches. Swanging. Look at these bundles, honey. Look at these. Check the bundles, honey. Check the bundles, honey. I've been feeling myself like I did not know, because you know, as you guys know, I wear protective styles all the time. As you guys know, I wear protective styles all the time, so I wear my hair in a unit or a wig and wear it braided down for 2-3 weeks and then take it out and wear my natural. I have not straightened my hair since, I don't even want to lie, I believe it was like February was the last time I straightened my hair. And honey, to me, when I see my hair in my natural state, it doesn't look like I know I gotten some hair growth, because my hang time with my braids, honey, killing them, okay, killing them. But I didn't realize how long it is, so I want to show you guys, you know, a side profile view of the hair. Like, look at it. I can't believe this is all mine. Like, I can't believe the length in the back. Like, from the front, I know my hair grew, but like, it ain't as D's as it looks like from the back. Like, I be walking by my reflection like, yes, honey, yes. Bundles for days, bundles for days. And once again, if you guys follow me on Snapchat as well, you guys seen that I actually had an early Thanksgiving dinner at my mom's house, and nobody knew that this was my hair. Like, even when I went to work, everybody was like, oh girl, I thought that was a wig. Like, no honey, this is my boo-boo. This is mine. Like, I'm so excited about the hair growth. Like, everybody's like, girl, you got all that hair on your head and you be wearing them wigs. But to me, you know, seeing, like, this is so motivation for me to start wearing my own hair out and stuff. But I'm just nervous that if I am to wear my hair out more and start wearing my natural hair straight, that it's not going to be as healthy as it is now, because I'm going to be applying heat to it more. And I usually only apply heat to my hair 3 times a year, so, but we'll see. But this is not the video for that. I'm going to do a whole video on my hair journey when my 5 months comes up, y'all. Y'all know. January 15th, which I'll be at IMAT, so y'all gonna have to wait till afterwards. I'm gonna do my hair journey video, because it has been 5 years, hun. Say, yes, yes. Bundles. Bundles for days, honey. Yes. Yes. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you everybody that wished me well. I am okay. I'm doing great. I feel great. It is very awkward to have to like try to learn how to do everything with one hand. But to God be the glory. I am alive, y'all. I am alive and doing well. But as always, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to always rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/mzsofabolousTV. Facebook, facebook.com/mzsofabulous. And remember, you guys have a nice and wonderful day. Bye, guys.